the hands that build tomorrow. In the small village of Devnagar, nestled between golden wheat fields and rolling hills, lived a woman named Mira. She wasn't known for wealth, beauty, or education, but for her tireless work, unwavering morals, and a heart that never faltered. Mira had lost her husband, Raghav, in a tragic accident when their son, Arav, was just 5. Left alone with a child and a failing farm, the villagers expected her to either leave or remarry for support. But Mira had different plans. Each morning, before the sun rose, Mira would tie her faded dupatta around her head, gather her tools, and head to the field. She worked from dawn till dusk sowing, harvesting, watering, mending fences, selling produce, never once complaining. But beyond her strength lay something even greater, her values. She never cheated buyers in the market, even when times were hard. If she overweighed a sack of wheat by mistake, she corrected it with a smile. When an old man couldn't pay her for vegetables, she gave him more than he asked for. When other farmers sprayed harmful chemicals to speed growth, she stuck to natural methods, even if it meant lower yields. Mira raised Arav with the same integrity. She didn't let poverty become an excuse for shortcuts. "Truth is not what you speak, son," she'd say, "it's what you live." Arav, inspired by his mother, studied by the dim glow of kerosene lamps. When he was teased for wearing torn clothes, he'd remember her calloused hands and study harder. Mira taught him math using market bills, science with soil and seeds, and history through old stories. Every lesson, every value soaked deep into his soul. Years passed. Arav, through scholarships and hard work, was accepted into a prestigious engineering college in the city. Mira sold her only gold Bangosha wedding gift to buy him a train ticket and his first set of new clothes. When he hesitated to take them, she smiled. "I've worn these for love, and now I give them for the same." In the city, Arav faced new temptations: easy money, corruption, false friendships. But the image of his mother, walking barefoot in the mud, counting every paisa, and praying every night for his success, kept him anchored. Arav graduated with top honors. Offers came from companies across the country, but he had a different vision. He returned to Devnagar. With his knowledge and his mother's values, he transformed their village. He set up solar-powered irrigation systems, introduced organic farming, built a school with digital classrooms, and opened a women's training center. Mira's fields, once modest and struggling, bloomed with prosperity, not just in crops, but in hope. One afternoon, a journalist arrived to document the transformation of Devnagar. Cameras rolled, microphones crowded around Arav. When asked, who inspired this revolution, he simply turned and pointed. There stood Mira, in her old cotton sari, her hands rough, her eyes soft, and her spirit shining like the sun. Moral of the story: a mother's strength isn't just in her sacrifice or labor, but in the values she instills. Hard work may sow the seeds of success, but it's moral integrity that helps those seeds grow into a life worth living.